one-shot quali, but unfortunately,
Okay then,
short
so
needs to
welcome
lag.
along to the South African Grand Prix here in the land with no water and a black man eating chicken down at turn 1 because that's what you usually get of black people. So, yeah, we've got a quali session to do real quick alongside me and the FIA's Matsuki, and what we're going to do is just do an 8-minute session of straight qualifying. So let's go ahead and get it going. Green flag waves, that the wall has not dropped. Okay, I'm good. There we go. There we go. Alright, so
We
yeah.
should do a sprint race to decide quali order.
That'd be crazy.
Now, where
uh,
is everyone?
we're just gonna do an 8-minute session, lads. Um,
I'm on two graphics, so I can't look at everyone, but they are going into turn whatever this is.
yeah, turn whatever this is. Yep.
Oh, both McLaren spin out,
Lovely. Like, they haven't
losing
even
some
done
time.
anything.
Who's the second McLaren? Or Chapman?
Chapman, yeah.
It was Danny and Chapman that have done that.
Yeah. Alright, currently Oysker he's the one out in front, both Red Bulls behind him of Chris and Demo. Obviously Chris having now signed to Red Bull for the remainder of the season.
Have you added the Invis wall?
Yeah, I have.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't feel it anywhere on that
It's there,
turn.
bro.
Are you
Somewhere. Yes.
huh?
Why is Chris sliding all over the place through the final corner? Okay, well,
I don't
Oyster
think
will
there's
be the
anything here,
first one
Cody.
to... Oh my fucking god, bro. It is there. I promise I added it. Look, I'll walk right into it. Ready? Watch this. Watch this.
Right?
Ready? Oh, you fucking deleted it, you moron.
I did not delete it. I have not deleted the wall. I don't. Have you published the change to
Yes,
Roblox?
yes, I have. This is
It's just
literally,
quali.
it's
Just
just
go.
quality, it's just a 6-minute session. Alright, well, back on board with Oyskers, I was spectating him. Chris is actually going purple in the first sector. Oysker 22.2 miles off in the first sector compared to the Red Bull, going a bit wide through that corner. That might be a CC since the exits have been slightly stricken for the remainder of the weekend. And Oysker does back off out of his lap, so we'll go on board with the new Red Bull driver of Chris, having gone purple. There goes the Audi of
Quad
Quag spinning
spinning.
out at the top of the hill, but he should be okay.
I
Chris, down the hill he
think that
goes
was
with the Red Bull.
Oiskry also who was going slow to that corner. I don't know whether he was resetting tires or what, but
Yeah, he has reset tires. Has Oyster coming around the final corner right now is the Red Bull of Chris, 26.7 in the middle sector for him, going very wide through the final corner. But it should be okay. There says a
Pixel stiff
Braun.
apparently.
Oh, he has. Chris, the top of the session, he goes a 1:12.9 pixel as he jumped out.
He's flipped it in the third sector before the last sharp corner.
How is he? Oh, I know how he's done this. He's gone onto the sand, hit the inside of the wall, and has flipped it right on the straight. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. I didn't even go into the... Well, then you suck ass. Basically. Alright, green flag. I jumped out of my car, hit the barrier, and flipped. Well, because you were going too freaking quick. So... Yeah.
Congratulations, Pixel. You have been told off for being too fast in a race.
New CCs are a
And
joke.
Green is already complaining. Amazing.
That's how you know it's No, what is that CC? Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh god. Alright. Well, anyways,
Green is already fighting Chris for the complainer's title to win the race.
Moon's actually joined the game, so that's that. Fucking hell. What the? Okay. Alright, Chapman, we're gonna go on board with him. Is he on a lap? Looks like he is currently. Hasn't improved in the middle sector right now. Make sure not to go too wide. It is slightly wide for the McLaren. Not sure if that's gonna be a corner cut for him or not. But 4 minutes remaining in the session. Break at 100 meters. Very deep for Chapman. You can see Green Ninja Warrior trying to overtake him. Actually used to be in that seat, did Green, back in the day. Chapman across the line, and he doesn't improve his time. Got a corner cut. Bacon currently looks like he... Oh my god. Why is Moon driving, brother?
I mean, it's Quali,
Can
so...
this guy, like, not... Bro, Moon. Can you not? Second time now.
Should I kick him?
I guess.
Is his name just Moon
It's
or?
just Moon.
Oh, he's left.
Alright, well, he's probably gonna go DMCA the league. Watch. Fuck's sake, man, this guy.
Fucking hell. Okay. Quack complaining about the bumps.
Who's on pole still?
Ooh,
Okay, it's
oh, no,
still
wait, that was
green is
Moon.
improving. Okay, well green's going green right now in both sectors. Looks like Chris at the top has extended his lead out in front to a 1:12.7. Green coming around the final corner now, slightly down in the first sector. Up in the middle sector, going to be quite even coming around the final corner and down to the main straight. Chris gets usurped by Green and Jawar, the provisional pole. 2 and a bit
About
minutes remaining.
half a tenth.
Half a tenth. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking blind. Yeah, I know how to count. Alright, Bruno improving in the first sector with a 22.1. You can see he's using all the track, trying to gain as much time as possible. A little bit of a bump, and that's his lap ruined. So he's going to get one more run at it.
Potentially 2 if he goes quickly towards the line.
Yeah, maybe.
Talking about
Got
that,
it,
I
though.
should be at the pit lane now.
Alright,
Chris going wide. I think that may have been a CC.
Chris resetting his tires. He's going to go for one more run. Bacon currently.
Why is there in this? Oh, it's okay.
Bacon
Never mind,
isn't
nothing.
actually improving in this lap so far. He's got one more corner to go. Looks like he's going to get just enough for 2 laps if he continues to push. Maybe. So we'll see. But Bacon crosses the line. Here comes Bruno behind him. He's also starting another lap demo currently. I believe he's on his final lap.
Why is there an abandoned fort in sector 1?
I don't know. There's an abandoned Ford in the pit, or V-carb in the pit lane entry, so. Oh, green. Very bumpy through that corner. 50 seconds remaining in the session. Grid pen? Bruh. Green in the first sector
Why would
hasn't
you get
found
the
an improvement.
grid pen?
Looks like Bacon has found time in the first sector. Chapman is on an improvement lap at the moment, but I can't actually spectate. I'm not sure if he's actually reset his tires or not. But 33 seconds remain in the session. Chris currently still on P2, but he is improving in that middle sector for Red Bull. 1 sector to go for him, and I think he should have time to start another lap. Quag constantly complaining about something as Chris going.
I think he may have gotten a CC, and I think he may be done.
Alright, so that might be it for Quag. The Red Bull of Chris to cross the line. He's going to get one more attempt at it. Hasn't improved. So he gets one more try. Green improving in that middle sector. And this is going to be the lap that counts for Green and your Warrior. Checkered flag is out. No more laps allowed to be set as the wall will soon drop. I'm guessing Green to cross the line. Can he extend his lead out in front? No, he can't. The first sector cost Chris to get provisional pole. What is he doing now? 21.8 in the first sector for Chris and his new Red Bull. It'd be a dream debut for the new team of his if he were to start on pole position. Obviously hasn't raced the past 2 weekends at Monza and Zandvoort. Returns here to South Africa. Sector 1 sold so badly, says Danny. Slightly wide at the top of the hill in the hairpin for Chris as he now plummets down the hill, entering the final sector. In the middle sector, has Chris improved? He's not on an improvement lap so far. He needs a blistering final sector if he wants any chance of usurping Green Ninja Warrior to the top spot, as we have just one more corner to go with Chris as he rounds his flat right-hander, slightly bumpy on entry. Here comes Chris round the final corner, very tight to the inside, little oversteer on the exit. Can Chris manage to do anything out of the final corner, cross the line? He doesn't improve, and Chris will only start
No, this is all Quali.
Yeah, this is all
Is
Quali,
there
mate.
anyone still driving? No, Bruno
No,
has already
Bruno's-
fucked it.
So there's your top 3.
Chapman, unless he is not driving anymore. No, he's not driving anymore, okay.
My lord.